Yeah, just a kind of a typical Troy App State game. We met here at 9 o'clock last about a year ago, exactly, and had a very similar game. When you pitch 8 halves and 7 of them are zeros, like it's hard to swallow a loss. Quite honestly, I thought we did a really good job. I even thought in the 6 run inning there were I thought we made some good pitches. I really did, and I thought that they did a very good job of not striking out, allowing their contacts to be very positive. The two balls that I thought were really hit hard in that inning were obviously the home run to lead off the inning and the double from Myers. Everything else, I thought that they were well executed pitches, and I thought that it was a really good piece of hitting on their side of it. 3, 4, 5 in our lineup I thought were exceptional today. Just really impressed with those guys. To have the opportunity to coach those guys is it's fun to come to work every day with those kind of guys in your lineup.
Can you talk about C.J. Boyd, what he did today?
Yeah, he's good in Montgomery, yeah, for sure. That kid's come in and I think what a lot of people miss in CJ if you look back to the start of his first year with us last year, he played at fourth game of the season. He ruptured a tendon in his thumb and had to have surgery, so he missed a good while of the front end of last season when I think a lot of things happen rhythmically in your swing and setup and everything else. So really everything he did last year was a month in. So you look back at his career, it's really, really exceptional. It's crazy to look down here and, the guy's got 18 home runs this year. He's got 10 stolen bases. He's hitting over 300 and he doesn't even make all conference. Pretty amazing. That guy just went out today and gave us an opportunity to win. And I thought he did a really good job. And the thing about CJ is he just plays so hard, plays a good left field, just an exceptional person.
Dante had it going for you for perfect innings. Can you talk about what he did to give you a chance?
Yeah, 4 1/3, 7 punches, 1 walk. Again, kind of back to that. Credit to them on some quality at bats with 2 strikes there and continuing to fight. I thought he had a really good day. Again, I thought he gave up 2 hard hit balls the entire day. I may go back and look through my notes and see that it was maybe more than that, but I thought that there was 2 really hard hit ones in that day. In that inning, really on the day, I thought he was exceptional. And again, Colin coming in after that, 3 2/3, 4 punches, 2 walks, 1 hit, pretty awesome.
Yeah, Coach. Just to kind of follow on that, Welch comes in and does a really good job hanging up zeros. But you get to fight your way back and only using 2 arms. I mean, how important is that moving forward?
Oh, huge, huge. Both of those guys will be, on their recovery plan starting tonight. We're going to need both of those guys to come back in and do something if we're going to come back and win this thing. So that's huge. We got 1 guy hot in the bullpen, and that won't affect him for tomorrow. So really, we got everybody in the staff ready to go. Those 2 guys, obviously, that pitched today wouldn't pitch again until probably Saturday anyway. So we'll get them kind of rolling and back in the throw of everything. But yeah, that's humongous. I think the least amount of pitchers that you can use per game is obviously important, but you got to do what you got to do to win.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You want to go?
Do a couple quick ones. Both of CJ's home runs came with 2 outs. You guys strung together some early 2-out rallies. What did you like about the 2-out approach of your team early in the game?
Yeah, I think it can get lost that it was a walk that led to the home run and a hit by pitch that led to the home run. So a lot of the stuff that we wanted to do early is just be selective and be ourselves. And you've watched us enough to know this year is when we are patient for our pitch and we're not just swinging and swinging and swinging, that's when we're our best. So I thought that the way the inning played out to the free pass to the home run was the reason that the home run was there to be had. And a lot very similar to that later. I thought Joe had a really good at bat late, and I know that wasn't with 2 outs, which isn't necessarily your question, but what led to that opportunity for an RBI was a free base. And that's when we're our best, is when we're swinging at pitches that we should and taking pitches that we shouldn't. And that doesn't always mean ball and strike.
CJ's first home run, his 34th of his career, the most ever in App State history. How do you wrap your head around the fact that he's set such an elite milestone in just 2 years with the program?
just speaks to him. Speaks to, kind of back to that timeline that I just gave you, to think that he missed almost the first month of the season last year and still did that. And I think he only had one home run going into that month off. So if you really wanted to accelerate this thing, he really did it in a season and 2/3, something to that effect, which is pretty dang amazing. He'll go down as one of the best to ever play here. And, my hopes is that, he gets an opportunity to keep playing after the season.
Last year, you guys forced a winner-take-all semifinal coming through the losers bracket. I know that's probably not the path you would have picked going into this year, but you have the opportunity to again have success given the place right now. What do you take away from last year's mentality and those experiences that you can apply to the coming days?
If you were around our team in the fall, I thought this year has really kind of been a continuation of last year and that run. I think everybody kind of felt it, and the regular season that we had, I thought was a lot of the byproduct of our run late last year. I think we just came out every day, and it wasn't necessarily about how do we get to the championship day. It was literally just about the next day and the next inning and the next pitch. And that's something that, I'll remind the guys, but they know, right? And that it's going to take a certain sense of toughness to be able to come out tomorrow. And we're going to play a good baseball team tomorrow. That's a fact. I don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be a good baseball team. There's no bad ones here. And they'll get, one of the best we've got to offer in Jackson Steensmith. So I think that, everybody will lay their head on the pillow tonight knowing that, we've got one of our best arms going, if not our best arm going. And he'll give us everything he's got for sure.